Okay, once you got Tabletop Simulator figured out, one program you want to use potentially is OBS, and it's a free software. It's really easy to find. You can go to your browser and find it. Let's see. I'm gonna grab it. Grab a browser here, and I can just go OBS. Broadcast software, open broadcast software is what it stands for. You would pick your, it's obsproject.com, and you'd pick Windows and then do the download. And once it's downloaded, you can open it up. And what it's going to look like is this interface right here. Here, I'll just put something pretty here. Okay, the thing you want to first focus on is called scenes, and it's going to be this menu all the way to the left, and you're going to you're going to hit the plus button, and you're going to create a scene, and it's going to be my streaming awesomeness. Call it whatever you want, and this is going to be the primary screen that's showing when you do your recording. Then you can go to this section right here that says sources, and you hit plus. Then you would go to, and I want to go display capture. And, my cool monitor. Name it something, create new, and click OK. Then you pick your pick your display. I'm sorry, there it is. Okay, in this case I'm going to use my Logitech. I'm running 2 screens. So yeah, this is the primary screen, and it's just kind of mirroring it into infinity, and you click OK. So now you have your monitor set up. You need your audio, and then you just go hit the plus again and click audio import. There you go, audio import capture 2. We'll just call it a new one, and then you pick whatever device it is that you're using. In this case, I have a separate microphone that's connected to the USB, and so I'll select that and click OK. Now I know it's working because I see this audio input capture, and I have a bar that's clicking on. At any time, you could actually turn either of these off with this eyeball button right here. So if I want to take the monitor off, I can turn it off. Same with the microphone. I was going to tell you about it, but it was off. All right, and you can adjust your levels here too. Lots of fun. Okay, I don't know why that was on. Darn it. Oh well. Okay, when you want to start you're ready to start recording once you do those things right there, and you would go click start recording. You would downsize this, and when you have it open on TTS, you're recording everything that's on the screen and everything you're saying. When you're done, you'd hit Alt Tab and go to the OBS window that you're on, and you'd say stop recording, and then go to your file folders. And in this case, I have one that's recorded right here. I can click on it, and this is, yep, that's me. So yeah, I got it to where it goes to my videos file on the hard drive. Okay, let me downsize that. And that's all you need. When you start recording, and I'm going to do this, I have a little button right here that says pause. That is very handy when family members come walking in on you naked. You might want to use that button. If you don't have that button, there's a settings that you can change to make sure you have it. But actually, let me stop recording there. Also in settings, if you want to do streaming live and have it go directly to YouTube, you can do that. You'd go to settings, and let's see, let's go to stream. for your service, YouTube RTMPS and primary YouTube ingest server. And the thing right underneath it will allow you to select your YouTube channel, and it'll link to your, and I don't want to connect it right now because it has it already in there and it says bandit. So anytime I record on this, it's going to send it to my YouTube channel. So like in this instance, I can open it up, and under live, I have one set to start recording. So when I start recording, it's going to put it there. People could go to that link and watch it. So I'd set that, click OK. Now, what you do to do a streaming is you can go to manage broadcasts, and you put all the information in here that you want to identify yourself. And I'm going to say, you know, Operation Fireball turn 2. If you don't want to write in the operation every time, you just say remember settings and change what it is. You can set your privacy, obviously. You can make it public or private if you want. And then, you know, I always click no, it's not made for kids, so you don't run into any issues. And then one fun thing is you can hit, you can put whatever thumbnails you want. So I actually use a little AI generator and plug in what I want, you know. So here's a cute picture, I'm going to go with that. And so at that point you can just click create broadcast, in which case when you hit start streaming, it's going to go to that broadcast, or you can click create broadcast and start streaming. And here I'm just going to put this as test and do it, create broadcast and start streaming. Okay, it's waiting a second, and it's streaming right now and creating it on my page. When I'm done, I can't pause anywhere in this. It's going to be a one shot. You know, I would downsize it or move it to another screen, do my turn, and when I'm done, I could hit stop streaming. One thing I like to do too is I like to hit start recording also at the same time. So it's not only streaming it, it's putting it on my hard drive in case during this process I lose connection or anything. I will have a recorded version of it. So I would hit stop streaming, I hit yes, and that is all there is to it. You just did live streaming of tabletop. There are other things you can do. You could go to sources here, you know. So I got my monitor, I got my audio. Say I wanted to have my mug on here. I can go video capture device, and I'm going to just call it, you know, HHH, whatever I want to call it. Okay. And then I can go find whatever camera I want to use here. I don't know if this will work. No, doesn't want to use that. There we go. There's one. I got like 8 different cameras here, and some of them are connected and some of them not. So, okay, I say, okay, I want that camera, right? That's pretty cool. I click OK. Now, I want to, it's too big here, so what I want to do is make this smaller. And so at that point, I could do that. And when I'm recording, I could, you know, click this off to the side. I can do my recording, but what's going to be on here is everything I'm doing on this map plus me in the corner. And you can play with this any way you want. You can have different screens on there. You can also add all kinds of things like, say I want to add an image. Let's see if I can find it. I have an existing one. I just go, well, let me just go up here, create new, click OK. Then you browse, and you can go on your, you can go on your files and pick one, click OK. Now what's fun about this is as you're working with this, and especially if you have a separate screen like I do, I can be streaming, and if I want to at the time, I can turn these on and off. So I can turn off the monitor if I wanted to. I can turn those guys up, my picture, the image, whatever I want to do. It's if you want to get fancy. And I think that's gonna get anybody started. You can also add scenes, right? So I already have my streaming awesomeness. Say you wanted to start your video and you wanna cover, you could go to a picture, and then say, hey, I'm ready to go. Let's get going. Boom, you go to your map. So yeah, you can do all kinds of things like that. It's a lot of fun. Really easy to use, especially once you get it set up to where it's going directly to your YouTube channel. You're up and running. It's a lot of fun. What I really want to do is I also want to use tabletop, and maybe sometime, instead of rolling the dice on tabletop, have a camera like on a dice tray and actually roll the dice live. I thought that might be fun. So yeah, I'd go and look at a different battle, and then have a screen showing me on the up here or something, showing a dice tray and the rolling of the dice. I thought that might be cool, but sometimes you just got to keep it simple so you don't screw it up. There's already enough going on. Okay, well, I hope this helps. I mean, OBS, it's free. It's really easy to use. Sometimes I use this, and sometimes, I'm using Filmora, which I'm using right now. And with Filmora, if you want to add a intro or extra, you can do that. And yeah, that's it'll look something like this. And like, say I had a if I want to, oh yeah, like here's some an intro. So I grab that, open it, grab it down here, put it in, and play it, and then put my video in here. But that's pretty advanced. Filmora is actually something I subscribe to. I subscribe to this, and I think it's like $15 every quarter, so $60 a year. And I do just enough to make it worthwhile. It's fun. Anyway, but most of the time I like to use the live. That way, people that you're playing with can, if they can, get on and message you. And there's a way to put a screen on here that will give you your YouTube messages as you're going. Okay, just to add on to this, I found what I was looking for. I wanted to put this YouTube live control panel. These are called docks, and you can kind of adjust them as you want. And when you start screening, it'll have this up here, and when people make comments in YouTube, it'll show up on this screen. So if you have two screens going, it's great because you can have it on the on the left side while you have your tabletop on the other. If you have this downsized, it'll be a problem though, and you have to have some other way to get your messages. But yeah, to get to that, you would go to Tools, I think it is, or no. Here, I got a problem here. There it is. Docs. Go to Docs, and this is where you can change what you see and what you don't see. Like I don't want to see that one. I want to see audio mixer, source, and scenes. You definitely want those, and your controls is where you start. And chat is disabled. I don't know what that does. Get rid of that. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. That's how you get that up here when you're recording. All right, that's it for now, man. I went way too long, so I'm going to stop this and get it posted.